Hey, what is up, guys? It is Harrison Barron. So at the end of this video, I have a little special message for small business owners. Please, please, please watch this video entirely. It is a super impactful message, but I did want to let you guys know it is at the end of the video. But before we get into it, do me a favor, subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you never miss a video. I'll see you guys there. Hey, what is up, guys? It is Harrison Barron, the Millennial Entrepreneur, and in this video, I want to talk to you guys about some ways that you guys can create content while you're working from home. So I understand that a lot of business owners, a lot of employees are working remotely right now, but that doesn't mean you should be done creating content. That's not how this works. You should be leveraging the time that you're not spending time at the water cooler, you're not having those casual conversations in the office to create content. And let me tell you why before we get into the long and the short of this video, right? The best part about content, right, my entire calendar has been cleared for like the next 2 weeks because nobody wants to have an in-person meeting. But that gives me a lot of free time to make a lot of content. Beautiful part about content is it sells for you and works for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So I make content for sales, I make content for ads, I make content for webinars, I make content for YouTube, what you're watching right now, in my free time. So the less meetings I have, the more content I get to make, and the more meetings I have, the less content I get to make. So it sounds crazy, but I'd much rather make content because it's going to work for me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Let's get into how you can make some content at home. Right off the bat, the easiest way to make some content at home is really just break out your cell phone. Not everybody is going to have a nice camera or anything like that, but take out your cell phone and you could do quite a bit when you make content with your phone, right? Do yourself a favor. The only thing I ask you to do is clean your lens. Just take your shirt, wipe off your lens. Your images will be far better than just, putting your phone up and hoping for the best. So that's number one. Number two, if you can get somebody, have them video you. If you can, or they have a shaky hand, try to get a tripod or put your phone up against something, maybe a bookshelf or something like that, and have it take a video of you. That is tremendously powerful, and people understand that in today's day and age, it's okay to work from home. So don't think, oh my God, I don't really know what to do. Find a neutral wall like this, and you could do that as well. This is literally a sheet hanging in front of sound panels for my podcast. It's that simple. Just put it a couple inches off the wall and you're good to go. The next thing you're going to want to do is get some decent lighting. If you can. I'm not saying everybody's going to have the ability to do some decent lighting, but shoot near a window. Get a decently large light and put it up somewhere. Or if you have little spotlights or hi-hats that you can move, adjust those so they can portray a nice light on you, right? For men, you want light coming from one side so a little part of your face is dark. For women, you want light all over your face. That's just how it is. If you Google it online, it will tell you that, I promise you that. But those are some great ways to start making content. Now, if you're somebody who does not like photos or videos, trust me, I have a solution for you as well. And that is going to be blogging or photo editing or taking pictures. So not everything you're going to do is going to be video. I happen to love video. I can make a video much faster than I can write a piece of content. It takes me far longer to sit there and hammer out a blog than it does to make a 5 or 10 minute video for YouTube. That's just how I am. So for people that aren't comfortable making videos, there is a solution, so don't you worry. Take a minute to figure out what kind of things that people ask you on a regular basis. I love asking my clients, label 50 questions that you get asked regularly. I mean regularly, and start to write them down. Take those 50 questions and then say, hey, what logical order do these need to go in? And then from there, start to create content based around those. If it's blogs, write a blog about each one of those and just keep working your way through. Chances are pretty good those don't change all that much. Once you get through all 50 of those, you have 50 amazing pieces of content that you get to leverage whenever you need. If somebody asks you one of those questions, hey, by the way, I wrote this beautiful blog that covers everything you could possibly want to know about that. I'd love to send it over to you if possible, right? It's going to let somebody spend more time on your website, and you never know, they might buy from you. Otherwise, they're just going to find out information about what you do and how you do it. So for those people that really don't like video, there is a solution. Start blogging. Now, if you're like, Harrison, I stink at both of those. There is no possible way I could get involved in blogging. I stink at English and video because I'm afraid to talk in front of a camera. I still got something for you, so don't you worry. For those people that are terrified to do either one of those things, help your company out. Take photos of what you're doing or create emails, right? The email doesn't have to be perfect. You can always send it over to somebody to edit, but start to lay out emails, what you think that your consumer might say, and say, hey, management, I would love to see this go out in an email, or I think this would be very valuable to some of our ideal prospects. It might sound strange, but it's way easier to have an email pre-done for you and you just have to go in and make some small edits than to not have one at all that could be potentially making business and ultimately content. There's a reason why you see Burger King commercials and McDonald's commercials all day on TV, because they want you to come back. Same thing with Best Buy. If you ever buy anything from Best Buy and you give them your email address, get ready to be bombarded by emails. They want you to keep coming back and spending money, and they want to stay in your ear about the place that you want to buy your next piece of technology. You as a business need to do the exact same. So leverage your employees. If you have 10 or 15 employees, 3 or 4 of them should be able to take care of one of these tasks and ultimately create content so that way, after this recession is over, people could start to buy from you. You want to be known as the powerhouse. I spend a ton of time on my blog because I want Google to send me traffic around my ideal customer so ultimately they can buy my online course. Or I work on my second blog so that way businesses say, hey, I need a digital marketing expert. Let me call Harrison's company. It just makes sense. I create content so you guys can view my stuff over time and I can help educate you and build a community. These are all my goals, and your goals may vary, but take these tips and tricks into consideration so that way, by the time we weather the storm, we get through the whole thing, you too can be prosperous. I really do hope that happens. Now, before this video ends, first of all, I'd love for you to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It does help the algorithm. And also, if you haven't already, hit the bell so you never miss notification. But before this video ends, I really do need you guys to do me a favor. Go support your local businesses. I don't care what you're doing right now, but please try to figure out how you can spend, even if it is a little bit more money, spend it with your local businesses. This is incredibly important. Local businesses are collapsing left and right. They can't support the infrastructure they have. Their rent is far too high, and for them to not have money coming in, such as restaurants, they are going to crumble. So please do the world a favor, do the economy a favor, and do your family and friends a favor, and go buy from a local business. It is so incredibly important. I really do believe that supporting local business will help us get through this entire thing. So I do genuinely appreciate if you can go shop locally for the things that you can shop locally for. Thank you so much for checking out today's video. I do appreciate it. If I already asked you guys to subscribe, just support your local business. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then.